Ja, han kommer ind igen om lidt. Det er straight, tror jeg. Jeg er ikke helt med på, hvad der foregår nu. Ja, just say. It looks very nice. It's very good. And here's mine! Yeah! Made it look quite easy. Right, my side of the auditorium, I would like a very large Danish noise now as Aron goes down to the end of the arena. Now he has to be doing 65 kilometers an hour as he goes up the ramp, which doesn't sound very fast, but it is very fast when the road disappears and you have to go through a gap in the wall. Let's see what he does. Easy. Okay. So now it gets exciting because you will see the gap is going to close by half a metre. It's now 4.5 metres. You're up again. 4.5 metres stand. You can do it. Keep going, stand. Come to that. Ja, det er præcis det der. Det er selvtillid. Self-confidence.
Yep. Let's hope so.
Yeah. We'll find out in a minute. Whoa! Yeah, come on. Happy?
Make the noise, ladies and gentlemen. Big Aron is going down to the end of the arena. Now he does have the option whilst he's down there to change places with Jeremy Clarkson, but so far Jeremy hasn't taken him up on that. So here he comes. I hope, Aron. He's through. That is now 4 metres.
4 meters? 4 meters then? It's easy, right? You just go. Come on, keep going, stand, come on, back up. Den eneste, vil jeg bare sige, den eneste ulempe er, måske ved den her leg, det er, at skal ikke være noget Roskilde at vente, før den kommer ind igen. Nu er måske lige have gjort det lidt kortere.
4 meters.
4 meters. Here we go. Yeah!
I'm really sorry, mate. But in terms of your contract, you have to do it again. So off you go, ladies and gentlemen. Baby's Aron. It can't end well, this game. I think that's what makes it so exciting to watch.
It's fast, no.
What a master! 3.5 meters.
3.5 meters then. Are you ready? You can do it.
Can he?
Watching you.
Is he bottling out?
He can. I got no panic immediately. Come on.
And I think you can probably relax now, but let's see. I wouldn't do this.
No.
Yeah! Oh, præcis! Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last noise he will ever hear because he is slightly taller than that. Let's hear it. A brave man in a futile sport. 3.5 meters.
Yeah. And here we go.
Oh, he's through!
So what happens now, Jake? Does it?
It goes that there it is. That must be impossible.
Oh, it is not.
Well, Jack, we'll find out for us.
Come on, Dan.
What does that mean?
Just say yeah. He's got to do it.
Okay.
He will succeed. That's what I mean.
I'm really sorry, though. It's very small. Lieber Sheesh, what was it?
What?
Lieber Sheesh?
Lieber Sheesh, yeah, right.
Lieber Sheesh.
Yeah.
Lieber Sheesh for Aron. Oh dear.
I think that we're going to win this competition now.
He has to go right back into the darkness and get 65 kilometers an hour. Here he comes.
Oh! Yeah!
It's torn his head clean off, ladies and gentlemen. And that means in the inaugural Olympics motorized limbo competition, your winner is Anders' team with Dan! But let's hear it all over Aron, who's given his life for your entertainment, ladies and gentlemen.
Great. What will happen to him now? He's fired, right?
Yeah, well, you don't have to pay him. That's the good thing, because he's dead. I should tell you actually that when we were working out that stunt, sorry, that Olympic sport,
Yeah.
one of the practice riders didn't get it quite right. He landed rather badly, and he snapped his elbow off.
That hurt.
Apparently it did hurt, yeah, he's still making quite a lot of noise. But anyway, talking of pains in the elbow, or maybe it's another part of my anatomy, I'm not sure. I believe Jeremy Clarkson is going to come back amongst us any second. And there he is, ladies and
I'm back and I have good news. Because while you two were out here playing with your motorcycling boyfriends, I have been backstage conceiving, designing, engineering and building the next event, which is Chariot racing.
Chariot racing?
Chariot racing, very popular, as I'm sure we all know, in Roman times, okay? But there is just one problem with it, as I see.
Is it that you're a massive dingleberry and your idea is stupid?
No. The problem is that in the olden days, chariots were pulled by horses. Now, horses, as we know, are the stupidest animals in the world.
Yeah.
They are frightened. They are. They're frightened to death of sun, rain, wind, cold, warm, paper bags, hedges, tarmac fields, pretty much everything. And then they jump around. So I've got rid of the horses and I've replaced them with something else. Right. Let's bring them out!
What is it?
Hang on a minute. What? Are we supposed to believe that you designed, engineered, conceived and built those whilst we were having a game of motorised limbo?
Yes, I did. I also built a racetrack. Okay?
You weren't just smoking?
No. I've been very busy. Let me talk you through what we have here. At the back, the traditional chariot. But as we move further forwards, we see the horses have been replaced with scooters. With scooters, okay? Now this is just a fantastic thing because the Romans had to have, what, 1 horsepower? Maybe 2. Each one of these chariots has 28 horsepower.
Right, now let me see if I've got this straight.
Yes.
These, well, let's be perfectly honest about this. These Top Gear Live stagehands,
Yes.
who have been made to dress up as Romans,
Not very well, yes.
not very well, are going to race around this arena in scooter-powered chariots that you built.
No. We are.
We are.
Yes, we are.
Hey.
That's exactly what we're going to do, so let me explain how they work. Okay, you lot can go. You've got a throttle here. Just want to do that, because it's down like that. Then you've got the throttle, which operates all 4 bikes simultaneously. Okay, this is the racetrack, by the way, that I've also built.
Right.
Now, to turn left, you can just turn handlebars and then go left and right, obviously. But if you pull the left brake lever, the 2 bikes on the left operate, and you will go left.
Yeah.
It's an oval course, so you shouldn't need to go right, but if you do, it's the brake on the right.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, that's quite clever actually, because that means they are sort of like the reins of a horse.
No, they're not. Anyway, moving further back, we find the seat. I got this idea from a powerboat, actually. The trouble is, I've made them quite high to suit me, which means if you go over a bump, they will mash your testes to a paste.
And that will hurt.
Oh, trust me, it will hurt a lot. So, let's get on. This is mine. James, you go in the white one, and Anders, you're in the gold one at the end. What?
Am I going to need a crash helmet for this?
No, trust me, if this goes wrong, a crash helmet will make no difference. So, are we ready, gentlemen? We're going to have a 5-lap race. And we're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Now! A little bit of oversteer, yes.
That is pretty good.
It is.
It is, but I'm afraid, James, we must now present you with the traditional Top Gear salute for the one who comes in last.
Well, why are we so exhausted?
Congratulations, good driving.
Thank you.
Very good driving.
Anders Hörner, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, I think I have created a sport here that will last, for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Yeah,
It was excellent.
and you can build them in literally 10 minutes.
It's amazing.
I have a better idea.
Better than that?
Yes.
What?
Synchronized swimming.
Swimming, do I in here?
Yeah, we can do it in here.
Really?
And for that we need the Top Gear Live Stunt Driving Team.